Going to explain the allotropes of phosphorus. So first of all, we have to understand that phosphorus found in the different form that we have already explained in the very first video of the p block element. Now what we are going to understand, that is what is meaning of allotropes. Okay, allotropes. So if you want to understand the allotropes, there is two meaning is there. Okay, first meaning, if you, that is same chemical composition, same chemical composition, same chemical composition, chemical composition. This is the first things. And different physical properties, different physical properties, physical properties. So these two things are there for the allotrope. Means chemically these compounds are same, but if you see that is physically they are the different form. Some may be the reactive, some may be not reactive, and some may have the more number of atom, some have the less number of atom, but the chemically, okay, chemical composition will be always same. Now they are generally found in the numerous type of the allotrope, but we are going to study only three types of allotrope. First one is the white phosphorus. First one is white phosphorus. Second one is red phosphorus, and last one is black phosphorus. This black phosphorus is two types here. Black phosphorus. Now this black phosphorus is alpha black and beta black. This is the alpha black and this is beta black. So there are three types of phosphorus are there, allotropes of phosphorus are there, that I already explained. That is, what are these three types of phosphorus: white phosphorus, red phosphorus and black phosphorus. Black phosphorus again two types, that is alpha black phosphorus and beta black phosphorus. Now we are going to study the white phosphorus. Let us study what is white phosphorus. This is the white phosphorus. In all the cases, molecular formula is same, P4. And if you see that is white phosphorus, here is the structure I am going to draw also. So with the help of structure we can study. This is the structure of white phosphorus. Okay, here is the bond angle is 60 degree. So when you are going to study the white phosphorus, firstly it exists in the form of P4. Okay, it exists in the form of P4, in which strain is there, angular strain. What is finding? Angular strain. Okay, because of angular strain, low bond angle, less bond angle, and less bond angle implies that more reactive. Different things is what there. It is not polymeric. It is non-polymeric. It is non-polymeric. And if it is non-polymeric, so also it is more reactive. It is more reactive. So where it is stored? So it is stored because of more reactive. So it is stored in water. It is stored in water. Why it is stored in water? Because it is not soluble in water. So it is not soluble in water, so that it is stored in water. So this is the some of the properties. Other properties you are like that. What other properties we can say for the white phosphorus? This is the firstly it is translucent waxy solid. Okay, so first one is translucent white waxy solid. Okay, white waxy solid. This is the first case, translucent white waxy solid. And second one is, this is poisonous, non-soluble in water, water but soluble in CS2 and benzene. And what is the third point when you are going to it react with alkali to give the pH3. Okay, react with NaOH to give pH3 a important compound. This, if you see, that is white phosphorus is there and this is NaOH, and if you are reacting with 3 mole of water molecule, it will give, that is pH3. How? Okay, plus it will give 3 mole of NaH2PO2, NaH2, sodium hypophosphite. Okay, sodium hypophosphite. So here you can multiply by 3. This is the sodium hypophosphite. And what is this? This is the phosphine. Now that is, this is a very less stable, we can say this is the very less stable, and since it is less stable, so most reactive. Okay, now other things, when you are going to study the other properties, what we can see, that is below 1070, P4 is there. If below 1070 it is stable, but above 1070 Kelvin above, if you are taking above temperature, so it will be the unstable and it decomposed into the P2 molecule. Okay, now what are the other things if you are going to study? Other chemical properties of white phosphorus is there. Let us see one by one what are the. It react with the sodium. Okay, so reaction with metal, if you see, reaction with metals. So how it react with metal? Suppose it is sodium metal is there and if it is P4, so it will give Na3P. So here sodium is 4, so you can multiply by 4, and 4 3 are 12, so here sodium will be 12. So if this is the reaction with metal, and next one is their reaction with halogens. So two types of halogens, halides it will form. Firstly P4 plus Cl2, so it will give, that is PCl3, and again P4 plus Cl2, if you are taking this is excess, so what it will give, it will give, that is PCl5, and this is 4, so 5 4 are 20, so here 3, and 5 4 3 are 12, so here is 6. So this is the reaction with the halogen is there. So this is all about the white phosphorus. Now we are going to study the red phosphorus. So red phosphorus is, firstly it exists in the form of the polymers. So since it is existing in the form of polymer, so what we will be able to find, that it is less reactive. So this is, firstly we are going red phosphorus. So red phosphorus, that is also represented by P4 only, but here is what is structure, if you see, that is structure, if you want to see. So it is always found in the form of polymer like this. So this is the form of polymer. This is the structure of red phosphorus, and here is top to bottom, this is also joined. Means linear structure, polymer is there, but in the form of linearly it is written. How to obtain this? Okay, so if you are saying P4 is there, white phosphorus, and this white phosphorus, if you are heating at 573 Kelvin, okay, and what is inert atmosphere of CO2, inert atmosphere, if you are maintaining inert atmosphere several days, okay, not one day, this is several days, so what it will give, it will give P4, but this P4 will be the red phosphorus. Okay, up next property is when you are going for to study the other properties, what is this is the non-poisonous. This is non-poisonous. This is non-poisonous, and other is gray. Okay, gray lustrous is there. That was the earlier is waxy solid, but this is the crystalline. Okay, crystalline, and another is waxy solid. So other is it is also insoluble in, but it is insoluble in what is there, insoluble in CS2 and water both. It is not soluble. Okay, does not glow in dark. Does not glow in dark. Does not glow in dark. This is the another properties. It does not glow in dark, and it does not react with alkali. Does not react with alkali. That is, anyways, it does not react to give the pH3. Okay, so this is all about the red phosphorus. Now finally we will go and read the black phosphorus. Okay, so let us see what is the black phosphorus and what is the structure and some of properties. So next one is black phosphorus. Black phosphorus. So black phosphorus is also represented by P4, right? If you see the structure, this is the polymeric structure is there, benzene type of polymeric structure, but here is the benzene is not exist in the polymer, but it will exist in the form of the polymer, like that very huge giant molecule it will form like this. If you see, this is the polymer, here is polymer. So here if you see all the sides, it will grow, and it will form the huge molecule. It will form the huge molecule, and this is known as what? Black phosphorus. Black phosphorus. And this black phosphorus is least reactive compared to the red and black phosphorus. Of these black phosphorus is two type. Okay, what is the two type? Alpha black phosphorus. First one is alpha black phosphorus and second one is beta black phosphorus. So how to study that is black phosphorus? So let us see, this is alpha black phosphorus. This is one is alpha black phosphorus. So how to study alpha black phosphorus? If you are hitting red phosphorus, okay, at what? 803 Kelvin, 803 Kelvin, and sealed tube, so it will give what? Alpha black, alpha black. Okay, and what we can do, if you are saying that is beta black phosphorus, so you heat white phosphorus. If you are heating white phosphorus at temperature 493 Kelvin, 493 Kelvin, so you will be, that is beta black phosphorus, beta black phosphorus. You will be able to get the beta black phosphorus. Now what are these properties? Both are having the similar structure. Structure wise they are not different. So what properties? If you go, highly polymeric. So first property is highly polymeric. Okay, highly polymeric. And second one, when you are going, the second property is most stable. Most stable, and most stable means that is and least reactive. Most stable and least reactive. What other properties if you want to see? That is third, melting point is high. MP is high. High melting point is implies that it's 60 Kelvin. Okay, and specific density, next one is specific density. Specific density means density which correspond to water, that is 2.69. okay, and specific density of water is 1, so it is 2.69, means this many times more than the water. So this is the study of the allotropes of phosphorus. I hope this video will be helpful. Thank you so much for watching, friends.